Hey everyone, so Marvel Zombies has absolutely taken over the fandom right now. It's full of crazy details, wild theories, and a bunch of unanswered questions. Like, why are Ikaris and Captain Marvel even fighting? How did Thanos get the Time Stone when Doctor Strange had it locked with a spell? Can Ms. Marvel really defeat Namor? And seriously, is there any hope left in this zombie universe? Well, we've got all the answers right here, so without wasting a second, let's jump straight into it. In the very first episode, Kamala sees this massive crater carved into a mountain, later revealed as the Valley of the Broken Gods. And there, we find zombie Captain Marvel locked in an endless battle with a shattered Ikaris. Neither of them can win. Ikaris, being an eternal, basically a celestial-made machine, can't be infected, so Zombie Carol can't turn him. But here's the thing. The zombie outbreak started during Infinity War. That means Nick Fury must have called Carol when the heroes started turning. And if Thanos, an alien, could get infected, then Carol definitely could too once she entered Earth's atmosphere. Even so, she's glowing the whole time, meaning she's permanently in her binary form. If she ever left Earth, she could infect the entire universe. That's why Ikaris is keeping her locked down, not to defeat her, but to stop her from spreading the virus beyond Earth. Because if even one Celestial got infected, that's it. No hope left. Game over for the entire universe. Remember in What If Zombies when Bruce crashes back to Earth after getting wrecked by Thanos? Ebony Maw and Cull Obsidian follow him, ready to steal the Time Stone from Doctor Strange. But before they can, Zombie Iron Man, Strange, and Wong show up and infect them. Now, Strange still had the Eye of Agamotto on his neck, and we know it had a protection spell, so nobody could open it except him. So how did Thanos get it? Here's what probably happened. After crushing Hulk and Thor, Thanos went to nowhere, grabbed the Reality Stone, then sacrificed Gamora for the Soul Stone. Next, he headed to Titan, but when the Black Order didn't show up, he realized something was wrong and came to Earth himself. Using the Space Stone, he tracked the Mind Stone's energy to Wakanda, where Spider-Man, T'Challa, and Ant-Man were heading with it. By the time he got there, Thanos already had 5 stones, and that's when he got infected too. Crazy, right? Now come on. Everyone agrees that Marvel Zombies showed us Namor is an absolute monster. Every scene he's in, total destruction. But how did Kamala beat him? Simple. She didn't beat him at full strength. Remember, Namor had been a zombie for 5 years. The virus decays the body over time, even though it keeps powers active. So while he could fight at near maximum power, his decayed body couldn't sustain it anymore. That's why Kamala's light constructs eventually broke through. It took her a long time, but his body just couldn't handle that much energy anymore. Still, the fact that he lasted that long proves how insanely tough Namor really is. Throughout the show, Wanda made sure Kamala stayed alive. Even while turning everyone else, she kept her safe. But why? Here's the theory. Wanda, the so-called Queen of the Dead, wanted to build a fake world, a reality bubble so powerful that it could hide the truth from everyone. But for that kind of power, she needed energy equal to the Infinity Stones. That's why she was after Hulk, and that's where Kamala comes in. Kamala's bangles can channel unimaginable energy perfectly and precisely, so Wanda needed Kamala as a medium to focus and control that energy. That's why she wanted Kamala alive and human, so she could use her willingly, not by force. At the end of episode 4, Kamala starts realizing the world around her isn't real, that Wanda's perfect reality is just an illusion hiding something darker. So where does the story go from here? In the comics, the virus doesn't stop at Earth, it spreads through the entire universe. And the key to that is Captain Marvel. If Ikaris finally falls, Zombie Carol could escape into space. And once she does, the infection goes cosmic, but remember that zombie horde we saw in What If Season 1 Episode 9? When Strange Supreme opened that portal over Ultron, those weren't these zombies. That version of Captain America was still whole, while the one in Marvel Zombies was sliced in half. So, yeah, there are multiple zombie universes out there, and this one is just the beginning. Now, that Season 1's over. The big question, is anyone still alive on Earth? Actually, yes. Kamala for sure. Wanda made sure of that. Then there's Riri Williams. We heard her voice near the end, saying she hacked the signal and knows Kamala's world isn't real. That means there are survivors still fighting back. And of course, the other Eternals, since they're inorganic, they can't be infected. There's also a good chance Spider-Man and Hulk are alive too. We never saw them die. Plus, Khonshu could easily pick a new Moon Knight, and everyone in space, the Kree, the Skrulls, the Nova Corps, they're all still out there. So, yeah, those were the answers to your biggest Marvel Zombies questions. Now it's your turn. Do you think the Celestials have a cure for the virus? Is Wanda really manipulating reality to spread the infection faster? And could Hulk's immunity be the key to saving the universe? Let's talk about it in the comments.